Picture this. You went to bed at 10, woke up at 6. 8 full hours, and you're exhausted. Not a little tired, exhausted. The kind of tired that coffee doesn't fix. The kind that's been following you for months, maybe years. You've tried melatonin. You've tried white noise. You've tried going to bed earlier. Nothing works. Here's what nobody has told you. The problem might not be how long you sleep. It might be what's happening inside your body while you sleep. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand why millions of people wake up exhausted every single morning, and what you can actually do about it tonight. We have a sleep crisis in this country. The CDC reports that more than 1 in 3 Americans don't get enough quality sleep. Not just quantity, quality. And the sleep industry has responded with a billion-dollar market of supplements, devices, and apps. But here's what most of those products aren't addressing: your nervous system. Most people think of sleep as something that just happens when you close your eyes. But sleep is an active neurological process. Your brain has to shift from sympathetic mode, fight or flight, into parasympathetic mode, rest and repair. And for a growing number of people, that shift never fully happens. You close your eyes, but your nervous system stays on. Think about the last time you felt truly rested. Not just slept rested. For some of you, that might be hard to remember. Here's why. Chronic stress. The low grade, background, kind that most of us carry without even noticing, keeps cortisol elevated throughout the day. And cortisol has a half-life. It doesn't just switch off at bedtime. When you lie down at night with unresolved stress in your body, your cortisol is still elevated. Your muscles are still subtly contracted. Your nervous system is still scanning for threat. You fall asleep, but you never go deep. Research shows that chronic stress reduces slow wave sleep, the deepest, most restorative stage, by up to 40%. That means even 8 hours can leave you running on what amounts to 5. You're not lazy. You're not broken. Your nervous system is doing exactly what it was designed to do under stress. It's keeping you alert. It just doesn't know the threat is gone. Now let me tell you about something most sleep experts overlook completely: how you breathe at night. In my work with clients over the years, one of the most consistent patterns I noticed was this: the people who complained most about poor sleep quality were also mouth breathers. Not snorers necessarily, just people whose lips parted during sleep and whose bodies spent the night pulling air through the wrong channel. Here's why that matters. Nasal breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It filters, humidifies, and slows incoming air in a way that signals safety to the brain. Mouth breathing does the opposite. It triggers a subtle stress response that keeps the nervous system elevated all night. Research from the Karolinska Institute in Sweden found that nasal breathing during sleep significantly improves oxygen saturation, reduces sleep disruptions, and lowers morning cortisol levels. One small change in how air enters your body. Completely different quality of sleep. Do you wake up with a dry mouth? A sore throat? Those are signs. Now there's another piece that almost nobody talks about: muscle tension and sleep. In neuromuscular therapy, we understand that muscles don't fully relax just because you're horizontal. Muscles with active trigger points tight. Hypersensitive bands of tissue stay contracted even during sleep. They pull on tendons, compress joints, restrict circulation. Your body is working all night to hold patterns of tension it learned during the day. This is why you sometimes wake up more sore than when you went to bed. This is why your neck hurts in the morning, even though you just slept. This is why restless legs won't let you settle. The tension you carry into bed is the tension you wake up with, unless something interrupts it. Here are 4 things you can do tonight, right now, that address the real reasons you're not sleeping. First, the pre-sleep nervous system reset. Sit quietly. Place one hand on your chest, one on your belly. Take 10 slow breaths. Only the belly hand should move. Inhale for 4 counts through your nose. Exhale for 6. This activates the vagus nerve and begins the shift from sympathetic to parasympathetic. Do this before you even get into bed. Second suboccipital release. Place both thumbs at the base of your skull. Press gently upward and hold for 60 seconds while breathing slowly. The suboccipital muscles are one of the most tension-loaded areas in the body, and when they're tight, they keep the nervous system subtly activated all night. Releasing them before sleep is one of the most underrated things you can do for sleep quality. Third nasal breathing intention. Before you fall asleep, consciously close your lips and take 5 slow nasal breaths. Set the intention to keep breathing through your nose. Some people find that a small piece of medical-grade mouth tape helps maintain this during sleep. This is widely used and research-supported. Consult your doctor if you have any breathing concerns before trying this. Fourth, lower body release. Lie on your back and bring both knees to your chest. Hold for 30 seconds. Then let your knees fall slowly to one side. Hold 30 seconds, then the other. This releases the piriformis and lower lumbar muscles, areas that hold enormous amounts of daily tension and directly affect sleep comfort. 4 steps. 10 minutes total. Tonight, I want to leave you with something. We live in a culture that treats exhaustion as a badge of honor. Busy is good. Tired means productive. Sleep is what you do when there's nothing left. But the research tells a different story. Sleep is when your brain clears metabolic waste, including the proteins associated with cognitive decline. Sleep is when your immune system repairs tissue damage. Sleep is when your nervous system processes the emotional weight of the day. You are not resting when you sleep. You are rebuilding. And if that rebuilding is being disrupted night after night, year after year, the cost is not just fatigue. It's your long-term health, your memory, your mood, your body's ability to heal itself. The healers who came before us understood something modern medicine is only now quantifying that. The body repairs itself in stillness. That rest is not passive. That sleep is sacred. You deserve to wake up feeling like yourself again. Try what I've shared tonight. And tell me in the comments, what has been your biggest challenge with sleep? How long have you been dealing with it? I read every comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Disclaimer. The information in this video is based on personal experience and publicly available research and is intended for educational purposes only. It does not constitute medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider for any health concerns.